Crime Time Japan.
Alright, this is Crime Time Japan, Episode 1. This article is entitled The Day of the Nishinari Supermarket 1 Yen Mask Sale Damage Incident. The Criminal's Unexpected Motive. The Abeno mask distribution started April 17th at the Super Tamare in the Nishinari district of Osaka. At the Tingachaya location, at the storefront, a man cut a male employee. On that day, the same store was having a special sale. On the internet, people speculated that a mask shortage was what caused the incident. The man escaped, and then it says this Bunshun online special feature group interviewed some local people. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Here's the Super Tamare. Looks not so super to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Let's see. It says they spoke to a Super Tamare public relations person. Since the start of the 1 yen mask sale, as a way to thank the customers by chance.
That's like a literal translation of what I read. It just kind of sounds funny in English. Anyway, back to the article.
Since a month ago they got a large shipment of masks, their promotion was if customers bought over 1,000 yen worth of stuff, they could buy up to 2 masks for 1 yen, I guess a piece. Coincidentally, this was a week before Abe gave out 2 masks to everyone. I guess this was during Corona when this incident happened. And I didn't even get my Abe masks, so I'm still pissed about that. It's been, 3 years? The motherfucker's been dead for at least a year. You think you can escape my wrath, motherfucker? You still owe me a mask. I didn't know you owe me 2 masks. Okay. Let's see. It says people lined up at the low price simple accommodations or cheap food and beverage store, which is known by the people of the, it says not decorated city. I really couldn't find a good translation for that. I guess they're just not happy about where they live. Nishinari, which is not a good part of Osaka, but this tamare is located adjacent to the Imaiki station on the Hankyu line of the Hankyu Electric Tramway. I don't know why they felt the need to put that in there. I guess it's a PR person. Supplied the surrounding residents and nearby restaurants. Open 24 hours with cheap prices and a number of items. A large number of items. Okay, that's good to have. It's why they called the Nishinari Oasis by the locals.
Isn't that delightful? Do you think the guy that got stabbed thought it was just a mirage?
The incident occurred at 9 a.m. They talked with the foreign staff, which we had a good laugh that this website had the audacity to quote the foreign staff in katakana. Well, let me go down a little bit. As you can tell, it suddenly goes to katakana. A little odd there. This is what the foreign staff said. We had more customers than usual. The assailant was angry and stabbed the man. Blood shot out of him. Many police officers came. The victim was a 73-year-old veteran staff who had worked there for 15 years. Yeah, I worked for Super Tamare for 15 years and all I got was stabbed. Alright, let's continue on page 2. I guess this is the store manager talking about the elderly man who was stabbed here. It says, more than anyone else, he had a strong sense of justice, and when there was trouble with regular customers, he would mediate with no problem. It says lower level part-time workers. I kind of find that funny. Because, I mean, you can just assume they're not a high level if they're part-time. Also, it's kind of rude to call them that. Okay, whatever. Lower-level part-time workers also admired him. He also had a family and would regularly take care of his grandkids. From the security footage, the assailant appeared to be a 70-year-old man. The man came to the store... Which, if you're 70, you don't go around stabbing people? The man came to the store around 6:30 a.m. and purchased salad dressing. 3 hours later, he reappeared. This whole article, when I was translating, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who just buys salad dressing? Like, it was so stupid. First of all, I didn't think he was 70 years old when I first started reading it. And then he just shows up and buys salad dressing at like 6 a.m. Oh, 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. You need to make a salad that early? Okay. So then he reappears. He said to the young female cashier, "The lid was open. Give me a new one." He was fighting with her and she was puzzled. The old man, Mr. A, stepped in to stop it. Mr. A is the guy that got stabbed. The assailant yelled, "Exchange this! Bring me a replacement! Call the manager!" His tone got more aggressive. Mr. A said, "We can't exchange that," to which the man went, "Whoop, whoop, 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 knock, 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 knock." That would be hilarious if it actually had that written out in Japanese. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? I like this photo here. Just a fucking picture of the door. Anywho, whatever. Okay. Let's see. The quarrel continued for over 10 minutes. 10 minutes over some salad dressing. Mr. A listened to the... It says the nuisance customer. That's kind of funny. But fucking Johnny Somali. Nuisance streamer. Gotta bring that up. Oh wait, he didn't stab anybody. It says it was useless, so they exchanged the salad dressing. So they don't know why the man lashed back at them. Like, I guess eventually they exchanged the salad dressing and he got pissed. Okay, hold on. So then he spat in Mr. A's face. This took place in the store where there were other customers, so Mr. A told him to, I guess it says, calm down. So he took him to the entrance and corresponded with him there. He continued yelling at him for a while. Then the worn-out Mr. A went back to the backyard, which, this is why I hate katakana. It's not called the backyard. It's called storage. Maybe the warehouse, or in English we do say in the back. But a backyard is a completely different concept. This is a pet peeve that really pisses me off. A backyard is the yard in the back of your house. I really hate that they just take random words and make up new meanings for them. He went to the backyard. I thought he was at work. Yes. He works from home? No, he works at the supermarket. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. So anyways, when he went to the backyard... So stupid. Okay. His leg was bloody. At first they thought he had been kicked, but he was like stumbling around when he was walking. And there was a large pool of blood. And an employee called an ambulance. Let's see. Next. The assailant has yet to be caught, and the Osaka police are currently looking for his whereabouts. But let's be honest, they're not going to find him. Fortunately, Mr. A is doing okay, and was hospitalized in a nearby hospital. That's good. Eating all the salad he can eat. What's this? Oh, it's just a picture. It's just a picture of the police sign. What's the point of that? This is why I don't like Japanese news. Here's a sign. What about the detectives who are frantically searching for this criminal? I'll just put up a sign. Okay, let's see. Given the times, people online speculated that it was due to the mask sale, but it wasn't. There were many masks left. Oh, that's good. Wait, why would it be due to the mask sale? Like, he only bought salad dressing. That's so stupid. Oh, well, I guess they probably didn't know the whole story. Many customers aim for groceries or special buy items. Our store's best sellers are side dishes or cup sake. So the sales per customer is between 700 to 800 yen. There are many YOLO customers. It literally says that. Therefore, customers buying over 1,000 yen's worth of goods or customers looking for masks are very few. I guess this is the guy talking about the store. Since there are a continuously impoverished people, even though they had masks in stock, they didn't have enough money to buy them. How come none of these pro-Japan news articles or videos didn't cover this? All Japanese always wear masks all the time. Not according to the Japanese news. They also interviewed a 60-something-year-old man living in Nishinari's Eileen district. Come on, Eileen. For about 40 years. Let's go down a little bit. I guess this is the blurry man. If you're going to blur out his picture, why did you take a picture from the neck down anyways? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, please don't take a picture of me. Oh, don't worry, it's from the neck down. Also, we're going to blur your shabby clothes. Okay. I guess this guy said the free food they offered on Tuesdays and Saturdays in Triangle Park was discontinued. That was about a month prior. Because everyone lined up. I don't know what that means, though. There are also people who can't eat, so Nishinari has become quite rough. The main source of income is, I guess it's called tokuso. I think this literally translates to special cleanup. I think this is a job where you clean up crime scenes or murders, but there was no English translation for that. And even like in Japanese, right here it says tokuso. And they had to explain to the reader in like an actual word what that means. So, alright, let's see. So I guess he does this. He says, once every 3 days I get paid 5,700 yen. As soon as I get paid, I go shopping at the Tamade. I get things like kimchi, bananas, and fried food. I buy my favorite things, which cost about 500 yen. I also buy white rice, which lasts me about 3 days. Normally I go gambling, but now all the gambling establishments are closed. This was because of Corona. The horse races and the pachinkos. So far now, I'm using my money wisely. Usually I can't control myself, LOL. Like, I love this guy's bluntness. Like, yeah, usually I'm a gambling addict, but now I'm okay because of the disease. Mr. B... Oh, hold on, let me scroll down a little bit. There we go. You can see that it says B-son right there. That means Mr. B. Mr. B took out a bundle of his earned special cleaning envelopes from his shoulder bag. I'm not sure what this actually means. Like, he's just bringing out envelopes. Like, it doesn't say cash. It just says, maybe it's an envelope full of cash. Also, I don't know why they added this to the article. It's just like, he pulled some shit out of his bag. Okay. What does that have to do with the guy getting stabbed? He says, special cleaning is also strict. We have to take our temperature before work, and if it's over 37.5 degrees Celsius, we can't work. Around me, not one person has tested positive. If one person gets corona, it's over. If I get corona, they say, it's your fault, and you won't be able to work. This is true. Japanese companies don't care about their workers at all. If you get sick, they will try to shame you about getting sick, or they make you lie about being well. Like, I teach at an Eikaiwa with sick kids. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm a parent. I didn't bother keeping my kids home from the Eikaiwa lesson today. But if we got sick, they'd be like, how dare you get sick? You know you're supposed to stay healthy. Okay, well, how about we don't let these sick kids in? No, because if we don't let them in, they'll have to do a makeup lesson, and that's kind of a pain to set up. Oh, okay. And then he says, everyone's getting screwed by this. I don't know. Why would you take a picture of this and then blur it out? I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Like, I can't even tell from the blur what this should be. Is this a line of people? Is this the park? Is that a guy on a unicycle? What the fuck is this? Triangle Park? Whatever. Why would you bother taking pictures to blur them out? Like, what's the point? Alright, let's see. It says, about a 5-minute walk from Tamade is the Eileen district. Many residents are gathered and chatting in the park, and only about half of them were wearing masks. When we asked about the mask retailers, they said, I've received some from acquaintances. Within the group, there's a guy who can procure masks. Yeah, I procured a mask for you. I found it chilling over there in the trash can. Then he says, I washed that and used it many times. That doesn't sound good. Even if I don't have a mask, I believe in my body. I sleep outside, so my body is strong. I want to believe I can't catch corona. I'm reading this right now, and I'm just like, people talk so much shit about America. They don't wear masks. What about this guy? I don't think I can catch coronavirus. What about this guy? I guess he doesn't count. They said we'd receive government masks, but I wonder if I'll get one. But those fucking benefits are impossible for me to get because I don't have an address. At the moment, the effects of the virus on unemployed and temporarily out of work people around the world are bad. The stay home slogan is being shouted, but many people don't have homes. In Korea, in March, 160,000 people are temporarily out of work, and there is a danger of being unemployed. Furthermore, America is seriously bad. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, it has been 4 weeks since President Trump issued a state of emergency. The number of new unemployment insurance applicants is up to 2,200,000 cases. Even in Japan, it's predicted there will be an occurrence of many temporarily out of work or unemployed. The devastation of each country still impacts me. I like this Japanese phrase. I guess it translates to a fire on the opposite coast. Right here. Each country's... I don't even remember what I said. Devastation. Says something about a coast. The opposite coast. There's a fire involved. Sounds fun. I like the phrase. But then I hate this shit. It's so Japanese. It's a story about a Japanese man stabbing another Japanese man in a Japanese supermarket in a Japanese district of Japan. And there are homeless Japanese people talking about how hard their Japanese lives are. Hey, look at how bad America and Korea are doing. Like, they always do shit like this. What the fuck does that have to do with a man getting stabbed? Japan can't take any responsibility ever, and it just fucking bugs the shit out of me. Hey, I'm a Japanese man, I was stabbed. What was that like? Well, America has bad corona numbers. Alright, whatever. Alright, so that's the end of the article. We got some nice blurred fucking pictures. We talked to this like, he's fucking homeless. Why were they interviewing homeless people? Hey, did you hear a man got stabbed? I usually buy kimchi and bananas over there. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with what happened in the incident? Also, there's no way they found that guy. Come on. They're not going to catch him. But I hope Mr. A's doing okay. He seemed like an okay fella. Alright, so that's Crime Time Japan episode 1. Hope it was interesting. Hope you had some fun listening. Whoa, look at that shit.